Hi, I'm Lakeyah, the female GOAT QC princess, and you're watching Hot New Hip Hop on the come up. So my upbringing was pretty calm, pretty chill. I was a very reserved, shy kid. I liked superheroes and reading, and so I never knew I was gonna be like a rapper or anything. Until I started doing poetry. I was on a poetry slam team, and it was right around the time my stepfather had died and he got killed and stuff. So I was writing about things like that and just expressing myself. And they had told me, like, all the members on my team was like, you sound like a rapper. And that was around the time that the So Gone challenge was trending, the Monica So Gone challenge. And that was my first ever viral moment. And I just kept going from there, and I just kept getting a lot of shares, and I was like this little YouTube sensation, the girl with the braces and glasses everywhere. And I just focused on that for a really long time. It was a hobby for a long time, but it helped me express myself. I watched so many interviews of the artists that were signed there, and I remember they signed City Girls and Layton Green. She used to do covers all the time on Instagram, covers of everybody's songs, and she just kind of related to me when it comes to being Instagram viral and stuff, and starting out with freestyles. And she had got signed to them, and I'm like, this is crazy, because I said I want to be signed to QC, I want to be signed to QC so bad. And I told her I'm next. I remember DMing her I'm next, I'm gonna get signed to them. I went to Atlanta for my 18th birthday. I went to the Trap Museum. I saw their little museum thing in there. It said QC. I'm like, I want to be signed to them. I have the video and everything back in 2018, and that's where I was aiming ever since then. I was DMing P every day, doing freestyles over the artists that were there, and they just seemed so family oriented and so hands-on with their artists. So I knew I wanted to be signed to QC. The biggest adjustment was definitely trying to figure out adulthood myself, because I left high school and was I want to move. I want to do this, and, by myself. And when I lived in my hometown, I was barely working jobs. Here, I'm I don't want to work no jobs. I don't want to work no jobs. I just want to go to the mall, get my nails done with my mom's money. It was definitely adjusting to paying my own bills, getting a job and everything, and just figuring life out by myself. So that was very, very hard. So I had moved to Atlanta with my significant other, and we were this. So it was super easy to have somebody to support you like that, especially with a person like me, because I'm super I don't want to work. I know what I want to do. I want to be a rapper. So leave me alone. They held it down definitely for me, and kept us above the water, because it was getting to the point where we couldn't even buy a Christmas tree or celebrate holidays and stuff. So that was definitely hard. But my mom especially was 100% behind me. She knew that I didn't want to go to college and I wanted to be a rapper, and her seeing it happen for me was probably super lit. I'm gonna definitely say this is one of my favorite projects, body of work, because I just hear so much growth. And I recorded some of the songs when I was congested. I was super sick and everything, and I was just bro, you really pushed through this, because I was having a discouraging moment. I'm I'm on my third mixtape, not too many songs are sticking, and it's just crazy. I have a team of everybody that tells me it's about consistency, and people are gonna, they're not gonna forget about you because you keep dropping stuff and you're showing them you really got talent. So this project was super emotional for me. I was discouraged before dropping it, and so I definitely hear the growth from all my projects. I recorded it right after I finished my last tape. We never stopped working. So this is some of the songs that didn't make it on the second tape, and I had finished it in LA, because I remember I was I need new inspiration, and P was let's go out to LA, and got me hooked up with a lot of producers out there. And yeah, the vibe, the house in the hills, all that just gave me a vibe. So yeah, I actually dropped a freestyle the other day, and it made some neighborhood talk and stuff, and they were I love that she's this good, and I love that she has bars, but her vibe is too masculine. And I'm just thinking to myself, what? I remember Nicki came out so hard and aggressive, and we got people like Remy Ma, even Lil Kim, even though she owned her sexuality, she was still tough. She was up there with the guys, and it's just people complain about, rather they rap about sex or whether you rap about this. So it's like hard being a female rapper either way. People tell me like I wear too many like jogging pants sometimes, or she wears too much. Like, you know, this is something I told another female rapper, like people are going to talk regardless. So you just have to be out here doing you, and people going to either be on board with it or jump ship. And that's just how I feel. So I even listed that he was my top 5 on my XXL thing, my interview. And it was just crazy and surreal that I finally got a song with him. I've been wanting a song with him since Tee Grizzley got let out, like since first day out, you know, because his energy just matches mine. Not us only being from Midwest, but like we talk like aggressively, we talk that, you know, talk that talk. So it's just, he understands me. And the chemistry was crazy in the studio. I was so nervous because he just does everything like with no effort and stuff. But he gave me like this crazy pep talk telling me like how the industry is and don't change myself and stuff. So when we went back in the studio, we did 2 songs. My favorite one is definitely To Stay Consistent. And I get that all the time from P. So shout out P. He tells me, like I just told him a while back, like I just feel like I'm dropping so much music and people not paying attention to like one song or like nothing is sticking, you know, just having the moment of discouragement and stuff. He was telling me like consistency is gonna win. And like now I see so many times some people comment like she doesn't let up, she feeds us so much, she's so consistent. And I feel like that has gotten me super like people are noticing me more and more every day. That's my favorite key. Being more confident with my music, with myself, who I am. I definitely have become more confident than when I first got signed. Because when I first got signed, I'm like, I'm on a label with Lil Baby and like Migos, these household names. So I'm like, I really want to stand my ground and like show that I can stand 10 toes down on songs with these type of people and on the same label, period. So I just became way more confident. And you can hear it in my music. It's like, I do this. So they had approached me through a call. I had 2 interviews. I did one, them saying like, we want to interview you for XXL. And then the second one, them telling me that I was a freshman. And I'm like, oh, really? You know, cause like you got people like Wale and stuff, like Megan Thee Stallion, and now she's like a superstar, and the baby, you know, he's a rock star, and all these people that were like on these in XXL and stuff. So it's just crazy that I'm a part of that situation, that type of group. And I really came there to do what I did and like just show them like I'm just glad I was in the group I was in and everything. Just show them like I'm a real rapper and men ain't the only people that's doing this, you know, girls can do this. And that's what I came there to do. And I really proved myself, I believe. And I had somebody say like, what did XXL do for her? She's still doing this. And I feel like it put a lot of eyes on me. Now people just watching like, what's she coming with next? So I feel like it did something for me, definitely. So it's super crazy because I didn't get a lot of support from my city when I was a rapper here. Like I had told myself like, you know what, they're not gonna support me here, I'm gonna just take it elsewhere. And I used to go viral so much everywhere else. Like I had so many fans in like freaking Africa and, you know, Detroit, Texas and stuff, just from going viral on Facebook and Instagram. But I was, before I became a solo artist, I was in a music group called BTM with another artist here. And, you know, we kind of like drifted our separate ways. But we were definitely slept on when we were here. So I remember I got signed and people was like, who is she? Like, we never heard a peep from her. And it's because I wasn't aiming to be a local artist, you know?